A great good afternoon to you guys. This is Ambassador Mohammed Mudalib, and today we are here actually to, comprehensively discuss on the war clash that has been happening between these two tribal communities that really started on the lower ground of, Anole area and really escalated so much quickly to an extent of, giving attention or attracting the attention of the national government. And this is something that we'll live to share with you guys. Give it a listen.
Insecurity has declared 12 locations in Tana River County disturbed and dangerous areas, with a notice taking effect.
Professor Kithure Kindiki, has said that, Tana River County at some areas are declared disturbed and terrifying. Why?
Immediately from Friday and set to last for 30 days following the inter-clan clashes in Tana River.
Inter-clan clashes in Tana River. And let me remind you guys that this is not the first time we're having this kind of, inter-clan tribal clashes. This happened some few years ago, and it really led to loss of lives, And here again, at this same week, we're having the same thing, tribal clashes, which has led to number of counted lives which are lost, escalating to almost 14, And I was trying to figure out what could be the reason behind this. What could be the reason behind this inter-clan and community war every single and then. And as a matter of fact, some of the leaders have actually been summoned at the DCI, whereby we've seen it in our national televisions. And they've been asked what is going on, what's happening, why is this really escalating so much quickly? And these people are not just fighting the normal war that we know. There's a lot of spears being used, there's a lot of firearms being used, whereby IG, the police IG has actually, instructed that all those firearms that are being used at that war area to be handed over. If the government will not put in a lot of effort and a lot of pressure, these firearms will not be surrendered. And a number of lives will be lost. A number of people will keep on being homeless. Because remember that inter-clan war actually escalates so much quickly, because this is more of, a closer clan, a community, people sharing the same interest, the same tribe or the same community or same clan fighting against others who have the same, thing going on the other side. So, the war that started at Anole is now spreading across the whole of Tana North region. As far as Bangalia, whereby we've also counted a number of people who got injured, and the war has really escalated so much quickly there also. So what is bringing all this? Is this the government that we should be blaming? Is it the leaders that we should be blaming because of incitement that is actually one of also the capable and possible reasons that may be causing this war? Or is it the hunger, the trouble, the disaster, and the pain our community is living within? People are very hungry. And the moment you're hungry, you become more aggressive. When you don't have something to utilize in form of food, you become very aggressive, very temperamental, whereby a small incident escalates to war. Could this be a reason also? If so, what should the government do to bring in, satisfaction within these communities? How can they provide food for these people? By creating job opportunities, by, implementing their farm policies, supporting those who deal with farms, and give collaboration and partnership and, other support to those who are dealing with, the livestock. People need support and help to boost their living standard. So, this war will not stop if the government will not put in effective measures. That's my opinion, and that's a fact. So let's discuss on how we can solve these issues. Youth pale ambapo muko, you know what war means to us. Youth, we don't believe in war. Youth, we don't believe in tribal issues. Youth, we don't believe in tribal differences. Youth, we believe that we are one unifying factor that bring us close is the nation of Kenya. As a youth, I know this war should not directly affect us to an extent sisi mandugu kwa mandugu kupigana. Sisi marafiki kwa marafiki kupigana. Youth, remember we are one thing and one unifying factor. We should be fighting against this kind of, incitement and tribal, confliction that is going on. You should stand up and fight against this kind of, insecurity that has been taking place, especially due to the tribal issues and tribal differences. You should be waking up and trying to bring a unifying factor, that will bring us a lot closer to each other. And the government should be putting support in that. Bring in a lot of entertainment issues, bring in things that will bring the youth together, the same as the education, mentorship programs. Bring all this to the people and the youth. Distract them from this war that is going on, you leaders. That is your message I'm giving you today. Distract the youth from this war that is going on, because the moment they will pay attention to the war that is going on in this Tana River County, remember the youth will not, have much control when things get out of control. But right now, before this thing escalates to a point whereby we cannot go beyond the point of return, let us educate our youth, mentor our youth, bring that peace and cohesive unifying factor that the youth need, so that we become a one thing of peace.